Hey guys, Jack Boss here. So I've been talking to a few people this week about buying houses. Me and my wife have bought a few over the years. So it's really a simple process. People make it out to be a lot more difficult than it needs to be. So I'm gonna just go over real basic the process. Okay, first you have to have a steady income. So full-time job, W-2s, proof of income. If you go get any kind of loan anywhere, you have to be able to show your income. Okay, that's number one. Um, you need to pick a mortgage provider, lender. I use Wells Fargo. They're a mortgage company. I like them. They have a lot of our loans. So I use Wells Fargo. You can use your local bank, your credit union. It's going to be the same no matter who you choose, okay? But whoever it is, you ask them to be pre qualified for a loan. Um, Basically, you have to turn in your financials, your W 2 statements, show your proof of income. They will review that. They will ask you for additional documentation. You just give them what they need, and they will tell you how much you can afford. Now, if you can afford a $200,000 house, my suggestion is do not go buy a $200,000 house. Um, but each to their own. Once you know what your max is, start looking around. A lot of times, if a home has a realtor, you may want to get a realtor, do an offer to purchase contract. Realtors will help you do that. I bought several homes for sale by owner. So if you do that, you get a real estate attorney, a real estate closing attorney. Show them the property. They can look it up. They will complete a offer to purchase contract, and basically you give that to the seller. They sign it, and then within 30 days you have a closing date, and the mortgage company and your lawyer, real estate attorney, they are the ones that actually handle the closing. You just show up, pay your down payment monies, proof of income. They'll tell you exactly what you need to do. It's not rocket science. It's not some difficult process. It's actually very simple. um, Now, with the real estate attorneys, um, realtors, the whole process. If you've never bought a house before, there's certain things like a due diligence. So you want to do like home inspection. Absolutely get an inspection done on the property. There's things that you'll have to pay out of pocket. Due diligence is simply a period of time when the seller has accepted your offer, and you can do an inspection on it, have people come in and make sure there's no underlying problems, there's no other things that you need to address or that they may pay or not pay. Um, so there's lots of little things. Your lawyer will help you in that, or real estate attorney will help you in that. But the process is so simple. If you buy a home that's got like propane or oil or some type of alternative fuel for heating of the property, you'll actually have to pay the owners that money. So if there's $200 worth of gas in a tank out in the back, at closing you go have to pay the owners that $200. So sometimes that'll pop up at the end and surprise people. So you just got to be aware of little things. But once your home inspection is done, there's a final negotiation. If you're good and they're good, you just move right ahead to closing. Show up on the closing date, sign all the paperwork, and you get the keys to the home, and it's yours. Now you got to pay the mortgage. Um, so basically, pre-qualification to a lender. I use Wells Fargo. Love the company. There's many really great companies out there. So pick one, get pre-qualified. Once you know what you can financially afford, then you select the home. Once you find the home, make an offer on it, either through a realtor or get your own real estate lawyer, draw up an offer to purchase contract and give it to them. They sign it, you sign it. It becomes a binding agreement. If you go put earnest money down, which is like a deposit, it can be $1, it can be 5,000. I wouldn't put a very little amount of money down. I think the last one we did was like $100. So if you don't buy the house, you lose that money. if you put down $3,000 earnest money and you don't buy that house and you walk away, you lose that 3,000. So you got to be wise about the process, but let the buyers and the sellers know that you're interested. Um, so that's it. Pre-qualification, do your offer to purchase contract, sign it, due diligence, home inspection, and then closing, and the house is yours. So thought that would help some of you out. If you have any questions, I've been down the road. I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional, but I've done it many times. So I'd be glad to give you some guidance or suggestions along the way. So hope you're having a great day. God bless you. Take care.